Good afternoon, this is Bob Iaccino coming to you from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago. Talking currencies, very quiet day in the currencies, but let's just take a look at the euro, which had a very quiet start. Much like most of the majors, there was not much movement in any of the major currencies on the future side or in the currency pairs on the cash side after a very volatile central bank week last week where we saw one of the worst days in the euro since Brexit. Today we got a euro that's pretty much unchanged. It ended up at around the 116 even. It's about 116.03, which takes it down 3/100ths of a percentage point. So again, very, very quiet start in the currency quadrant this week. We've got the Sintra conference this week in Sintra, Portugal. It is a Euro ECB really sponsored conference to talk global monetary policy. Mario Draghi was opening the conference up this afternoon, didn't say anything that really hit the wires that move currencies at all. We've got basically 3 days of central bank comments now. We've got Mario Draghi speaking, Philip Lowe from the Australian Central Bank, we've got Hirohiko Kuroda from Japan speaking, Jay Powell is speaking, Carney from the Bank of England, pretty much every major central bank represented. Peter Pratt, chief economist from the ECB, is speaking. A lot of different panels and a lot of different outright pre-prepared speeches. So we'll probably get what we call tape bombs out of that conference where there's a line or two that the market's attached to and move, especially the euro, since it is a euro-based conference. You would see most of this as it applies to the euro when the respective countries are speaking of things that affect their monetary policy and their reserve rates. So we're going to watch for comments out of Sintra pretty closely, not just later today, but all week. And then separate from that conference, Raphael Bostic, who's the St. Louis Fed president, the Atlanta Fed president, spoke today to Reuters, and he still sees 3 rate hikes. He's still holding at 3 rate hikes for 2018. We got a little bit of a rally in the equities, a slight move in the dollars off of those comments, but he did say he's not really sure when the neutral rate is, and he says it could be 4 rate hikes this year, but he personally is still on 3 rate hikes, which would be just 1 more for this particular year. It could affect the dollar if we start to get more of that sort of walking back of the dot plots that we saw at the FOMC meeting last week, which could give a little bit of strength or a little bit of support at least to what looks like a very weak overall euro currency. This is Bob Iaccino talking FX, specifically euro, from the CME Group trading floor in Chicago.